as we do. 5 lights on the board. 5 lights are gone, and off we go. Off we go. Green lights. Zydrad does make a good start on the soft tyres. Not as good as Freeman, to be fair, though. But it is going. That is exactly the way I thought it'd go. Snipes down on the inside of, I believe, is Mitzi. Yeah, a few cars have ghosted, and for me too. I'll be honest. I think that is. It is. It is. Jitto has got past. I think. What's it called? Mitzi. It's very hard on this timing screen. It's very hard, but at the moment, the game I thought would be played is Zydrad into first with an absolute stunning start there with Freeman, his teammate. But we've got Jitto just behind Snipes. So Snipes has moved his way up into third place from fourth. Jitto from sixth up to fourth. So at the moment, Jitto is the one on the soft tyres with Snipes and Freeman in front on the mediums. Look at that, Zydrad already 1.2 seconds adrift of his teammate after the first 2 sectors. Cracking start there from him. As I'll just take you through the grid with people who have got good position gains and good bad position losses. So we've got Smoke with 3 positions that he's lost. Mitzi's lost 2. Who else we've got? We've got Dylan, who has gained 2 positions. Paraquits, who have gained 3 positions. Then UK Beast and Nikki, who have lost 2 positions. So at the moment, Zydrad is absolutely loving the soft tyres. Absolutely loving it. And Nikki's not having the best. He's just been took into turn 1 by Combat there. He's lost 3 positions within a lap and 1 sector. So, but, well, look at this. Zydrad now 2 seconds adrift already after a lap and a half on his teammate. But we've got to remember, they are on split strategies. They are on split strategies. So we'll just have a... But the problem is when you go onto the tyre details, I don't know if you've noticed, original, it don't actually tell you the... It only tells you they've all done 1 lap, not the qualifying laps, which is very disappointing.
Yeah, I think it's just, I don't know why. I think it's probably a feature they could have for next to this game.
Yeah, it'd be good. The only reason it'd be good to add is because obviously, with the likes of us, obviously I know they don't make the game for us, but with the likes of what we do and stuff, it'd be very easy for us to see how many laps people did go around in the qualifyings. I know we do know the majority of them, but yeah, at the moment the split strategies really are coming into effect anyway.
Not seen any difference on the
Nikki, by the way, is battling at the back. Nikki and Combat. Nikki on the hards, Combat on the mediums. They are really going at it at the back. But the problem is they're going at it that much. They're actually losing time on Darnell in 17th. That's the only problem.
Yeah, but with Nikki on the harder compound tyres and Combat being on the mediums, it shows those odds will struggle. Shows Nikki's like quicker driver now.
I think it's more of a the harder thing about it is they're both fresh, so Nikki probably will have the edge on him later on in the race with the mediums, but it depends if he can get away from him when the medium driver pits, or if he can get past him and away from him before that. But in sector 2 he's lost he's lost a second on him. He's really dropped back in sector 2, so I don't know if you've noticed, but in that lap, the medium tyre of Freeman actually gained a 10th on the soft of Zydrad. So, as Bezza's in the pits, Bezza is in the pits. He's in the pits because of wing damage. No, yes, he is. Wing damage. So he's on the hard. He will be going to the end.
Yeah, he tried to make a
move just wasn't.
Got a little bit close to him.
Just noticed how close this grid is, by the way, from Freeman and back is absolutely ridiculous. All the way back up to It's P17. Nicky has now dropped off the back of Combat.
Hang on here, we've
as
got
well
some
as,
movement.
Oh yes,
BSS and then B-Dunk.
B-Dunk. Side by side, I believe, yes, with his teammate Darnell behind.
Oh, in Combat
it's a great move there on the outside. Look, he's still keeping it in though. B-Dunk keeping his nose in there.
Lock up. Both lock up by the racing points.
Wow. And look at now. Look at the Renault there. He's got past Darnell.
He's just
pushed him a little bit wide there though. Yes, I think he might have just tapped the wheels on each other there, which moved them.
Oh,
yes, Nicky's going to be all over
contact.
the back.
He's gone. Oh, he's gone. His back end's gone.
Oh, he has. Wow. Okay, so he's tried to move on B-Dunk, which has really not worked for him.
There was no room. He tried to send it. The gap was closed off straight.
Yeah, he tried doing a move, but it just wasn't there. So we're lap 5, soft runners around this to lap 8 maybe. I'm gonna say it's gonna be hard to take him to lap 8 because of the overheating, especially now Zydrad is losing time. He's losing a lot of time on Freeman in sector 2. He's lost nearly a second on him on sector 2 because he started the lap at 2.7 seconds in front. So he is losing time to his teammate. So when is Zydrad going to pit? That is the question. How long is he going to take these soft tyres? Will he take him another lap?
Probably go another lap or two. This will be the crucial lap to think about pitting because you don't want to go any more than this after this lap. 7.
Probably the most comfortable on the soft tyres. They're not gaining and they're not losing positions because of the train of the DRS, but they look more comfortable than anything else. I'm just letting you know as well, Combat has actually took a second out of Nicky in that last lap. He went from being on all over the back of B-Dunk, going 4 seconds behind. He's now 2.5 seconds away from him, so he's absolutely flying on the mediums.
Yeah,
absolutely flying.
Just shows how quick those mediums are quite early on in the stages.
Yeah, still gaining time on his teammate. Zydrad is now in within a second. He is now in within a second. So that is a battle.
Jitto is struggling in the moment.
Jitto's struggling.
Yeah, he's Midsea's now 3 tenths behind him. He was 5 tenths.
Yes.
And then Ghost Cole behind him, so 3 tenths behind him as well.
And he was in the DRS train and now he's not going to be. But Freeman has got himself within the DRS, so now he won't have to battle too much. Well, won't have to defend too hard against Snipes no more, which is good. He is Crispy, the pits for the first soft tyre pit. Where's Crispy?
Midsea making the overtake into turn 1. Just shows that the softs are really struggling now.
Yeah, and he made it very easy too, to be fair. He made it look very easy. So the soft tyres, after 6 laps, have already gone. Zydrad losing a second on his teammate. What's he going to do now though? Because he's got to stay in front. He's in sector 2. He'll have to. But he's going to just push. He's going to push Snipes and Freeman back into Mitzi. If Mitzi can get this sector 2 nailed down, he is going to, as Jitto absolutely blows it into there with a big lockup, having Ghost Cult in his cockpit with him. They are very close together coming round sector 2. Very close. As Freeman just moves to the outside to tell Zydrad, I am here, let me through, I am here, let me through. Are we going to see Zydrad enter the pits? We are. Zydrad is entering the pits on lap 7. Are we going to see Jitto? Yeah, he's doing the same thing.
That
so
didn't
we believe
help
they will go on to the hard.
I think Zydrad
I don't think.
No, it may have ruined Freeman because he's got Snipes all over the back of him with DRS.
He has, all the way down to the first corner as well. Luckily, he has defended it very well because he's had DRS himself, not having to use. And he's also got 25% extra ERS, Freeman, than Snipes, so he's using that very well. But look how close now Crispy is to Jitto. Look at that. Look at the undercut. Wow, he is within a second of Jitto. when there was 4 positions splitting them, now look at that, how close they are. The undercut is massive here. It's about 2 to 3 seconds of undercut if you can get your lap nailed on your out lap. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, the only issue is now is can everyone avoid a safety car? That's the worst thing you want to be getting on those tracks if you'd already pitted. Hard compound.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if for Zydrad, Crispy, and Jitto now, if a safety car come out, well, it basically ruins their race. Completely ruins the race. But we're hoping for no safety cars. They are an elite, and look how close they've been going at the moment. Like they're still the only people who ain't in the DRS train is Racer Roller. Oh no, they are starting to all split up now a little bit compared to what there was before, but as we've got Paraquits, we've got Smoke in the pits, that's what it is. Smoke in the pits. So only up to lap 8 on the mediums for Smoke, so he must have done a few laps on the medium tyres as he pits to the hards. Is he going for the big undercut? What do you think? Is he going for that undercut? I believe he is. I think he's going to try and go for it.
It's all depending.
I'll be honest, I think it is the way to go.
Yeah, it's the best strategy.
Yeah, because at the moment you've got Zydrad leading to Jitto, to Crispy, to Smoke, but obviously there's a big gaps between them. But if the undercut works for Smoke to get a few positions up, it'd be very, very good.
Yeah, it will be.
Because I believe he pitted from P9, I believe.
Been on the mediums,
I'm
yeah.
Not too
I think these will go to around about probably 12, 13.
The mediums will. Well, they'll go up to like 15 depending, but you've also got Freeman who did already do 5 laps on the medium. Excuse me again, that was 2 laps in a row. Who did do 5 laps on them, so I believe he should really only go to maybe the end of this lap, but we never know. We could see him going a few laps further.
Yeah, Freeman's starting to extend his lead up at the top, and Snipe's just starting to. He's in and out of probably 3 through 7 temps. Freeman, so
he's keeping within the 5 temps mark, and he just can't get any closer. But then Mitzi seems to be losing a good tenth, maybe 2 temps a lap on both of them. So yeah, it's very, very close. The field's very close. Golf's Cult within 1.2 seconds all the time of Mitzi, just can't get within the second. Mertz within 1.5, just can't get within that second. So yeah, it's very close for them all at the moment. But I'd like to see how long Freeman will last, because like I say, he did go 5 laps on the mediums in qualifying too.
Got a train here for P12 and all with B-Dunk, Nicky and Combat. It was very close, nearly Nicky, B-Dunk locking up there, so it just brings Nicky into the field. Them two being on the harder 9 lap goals, hards, and then Combat on the 9 lap goals mediums.
Yeah, that is actually something we've missed, by the way, is the racing points have actually changed position.
Yeah, I don't know if he let him through or there was a mistake somewhere. Contact!
Yeah, mate. There is big contact.
Combat just smashed back
down into turn 1. As Combat is missing the right end plate, as B-Dunk got any damage. B-Dunk doesn't have any damage, so it's not too bad.
No,
can we see anything on Nicky? No, there's nothing for Nicky neither. So at the moment, the only it's Combat with a missing right end plate, which will really hamper him through this lap. But he's got Jitto now all over the back of him, which weren't too bad for Zydrad, because Zydrad passed him quite easy in turn 1, so it didn't hamper him there. He's just got Nicky now in front. He's hoping he might just get out of the way and leave him alone, but this is it's worked into Zydrad's hands with Jitto and Crispy. Now, well, it's really hampered Jitto, because Jitto was 2 seconds in front of Crispy before this, and he's right on his gearbox now. But hey, it's a great pass there. He just moves to the inside of him, nice and easy. So much more pace than him. That was unbelievable.
Combat's really struggling there with wing damage.
Yeah, with wing damage. He should be going into the pits, I'm going to say. yeah, going into the pits, change that wing, get onto the hards, and get yourself through now to the end.
Zydrad there overtaking Nicky into turn. I believe that was turn 1.
Yeah, down to turn 1. Yeah, made it look very easy with the fresh, hard tyres.
There's not really that many battles at the top. It's just mainly through pit stops and mistakes up through the back, the middle pack.
Yeah, well, just like you know, Ghost Colt has got within the second now of Mitzi. He is within the second of Mitzi. Other than that, we've got Racer Roller trying to catch Mertz and Hoopalicious within the second of
I noticed that
Dylan.
I was on board with Hoopalicious. He was catching Dylan. It just shows those mediums are starting to come into effect now, how long they'll go.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and there we go. Freeman is in the pits. Freeman is in the pits. Lap 12. So we stuck him to lap 12. So 17 laps on the mediums for him. Mitzi's in. Right, okay. So Mitzi's followed Freeman into the pits to get the hard tyres and to see where he can take them. Somebody else is in the pits, I believe. It is UK Beast, yes. Yeah. So we're now starting to get the medium compound tyre at the end of its life. So let's see. Look at Zydrad there. He's going to get a massive undercut. Look at that, not undercut, sorry, the state of the difference of tyres. So what's that, 2.5 seconds? Yeah. Luckily he's out in front of Nicky, so he's not got too much traffic, but wow. The lead that Zydrad's got from what he had before.
It's not changed really.
Back up to 2.5. It's back up 2.5 seconds. You know, it got within the second, didn't he, Freeman? So it's back up to 2.5 seconds, which isn't too bad. It just shows how much his tyres was going off towards the end. Be surprised now to see how long Snipes goes for with them tyres, because there's a lot of traffic behind him. He should be hopefully getting in front of. Well, he's going to be hoping to get in front of Nicky, really. We'll just ride on board to make sure. See if he has gone into the pits. He's got into the pits, and the Ghost Colt stays out. Mertz, Racer Roller staying out again. Hoopalicious and Dino staying out, so it's just Snipes through the top there going in.
At the moment, the only person who is in now is Hoopalicious
and Dan Ellen. So, well, Hoopalicious he is on the hard tyres though, isn't he? So he still needs to pit. Yeah. Just going to keep an eye on where, if he can get out, if he gets out in front of Nicky now, Snipes, it's yes, he's going to do. He's going to get out in front of Nicky, so it's actually worked for him very nicely. Still right behind Freeman, very nice there from Snipes. Knowing he couldn't do too much. Look at them. See the amount of time he's lost. It's nearly a second that he's lost just through the lap on that. So imagine if it was the different way round, he probably could have undercut him.
Oh, Dylan's in the wall. He lost it on the turn.
Dylan's in the wall.
Yeah, I was on board with him watching the Hoopalicious battle, and he was just literally just touched the curve. Gone to the exit, lost it.
Yes, so it's a safety car. It's a full safety car. It is a full safety car here. Wow, in the Hungary Grand Prix, which is going to really benefit now. So we've got Ghost Colt, we have got Mertz. So if Snipes away one more lap, Snipes will be kicking himself. But we've got Ghost Colt, Mertz, Racer Roller. Is Hoopalicious going to get in now? 20 laps on the mediums.
I don't think this doesn't help Hooper at all. That's hindering him a lot. You can get into the mediums, but
well, if Hoopalicious, he can do the mediums, but
it's ruining his positioning.
Yeah, it's going to be fast now, but yeah.
Well, he'll be at the back anyway.
But there's one thing I've just noticed: he hasn't dropped off from the back of Racer Roller, so he's going to be really hindered with the with the double stacking.
Yeah.
I'm riding on board with him now, and he's stopped. He's stopped with the pit lanes. Oh my God, he's losing so much time.
It's going to put him right at the back. He's got to do all the work.
It looks like he might be coming back behind smoke. No, he might just get in front of him. Let's have a little look. Yeah, probably just get in front of smoke.
He was doing so well as well as a 14 or lap.
He was. To be fair, now he's on the softer. Now he's on the softer compound tyre. Can he seem to get up that grid a little bit more? But it's really worked for Ghost Colt. Ghost Colt is up into P2 through the safety car. But Mertz, to be fair, it's not been too bad for Snipes because he's still in front of Mertz. But it's really worked for Ghost Colt. It's really worked for Ghost Colt, bringing himself 2 places up from P4 up to P2. It really has worked.
100%. What else have we got? Merckx and Racer up 3 positions. So Paraquick's up 5, and then Darnell up 4 positions. So some major position changes. Mitzi down 4, and Beza down 4 at the moment.
Yeah, Gold's Colt's up 3, same with Merckx as well as Racer Roller. They've both gone up 3 themselves. But the biggest loser in that one, unfortunately, is SLR Dylan, unfortunately losing it out of... sorry, what turn is it? It's turn 7, is it?
Turn 7, yeah, the turn of death, really. Curve killer.
Yeah, it really is the curve killer, yeah, definitely agreed on that one.
There was no contact.
Yeah, at the moment...
he just touched curve and he went into the exit on the far side, and he's just back into this one. This will be a major.
So Zydra keeping them tyres up to temperature as much as he can by weaving all the way down that straight. So we're just waiting. We'll have Combat most likely catch the safety car within this next lap, and hopefully for lap 17 we will get going again. Fingers crossed. Anyway, it's what we'd like to see. So at the moment we've had 2 drivers have 2 pit stops with Beza and Combat, who are lying P17 and P18, but everybody else have just had the 1 stop. Yeah, so at the moment we've got Hoopalicious, B-Dunk, Nicky, Beza and Combat all on fresh mediums, just to let you know.
Yeah, they're all at the back, so Zydrad with 7 lap hards as well, so I don't know if he won't struggle at the end, but he'll struggle with the other guys.
He's going to struggle for the next few laps, especially with Ghost Colt. Ghost Colt is a fast driver anyway.
Yeah,
he could do with maybe his teammate getting in front as soon as possible, just to let him get up that road a little bit, but he really could do with his teammate here, doing him a favour.
Quite early as well. It's only been, what, a lap and a half?
Well, all cars have catched up, haven't they? So it's not too bad. So we're going to have the restart from Zydrad, who's going to get us all going. Let's see when he goes. Is he going to outfox everybody like he does usually? He slows down and then he is gone. He's gone just before the turn. Gets out very wide.
It's on the inside.
Very wide there. Very wide there. He is. That's because he went stupidly wide. To be fair, Ghost Colt round the outside. Is he going to make any movement?
Oh, very close. It's on the off track there.
Well, we have got B-Dunk, who has made it very easy down into turn 1 on his teammate Darnell. He is on the softer compound tyre though, so Darnell will probably more likely letting him through, seeing what he can do to UK Beast Assassin and everybody else in front, trying to get the points for him. But I believe Zydrad, he has, kept it in first position. B-Dunk has already got past, wow, that was very quick, he's already got past UK Beast Assassin, so B-Dunk is already flying 2 positions in the first lap here already.
So it shows how quick those medium tyres are.
Yeah, especially on the restart. So he's got 2 positions. I believe 1 was given, the other one was definitely not. Turn 5, turn 6, he got UK Beast on there, but he's getting penalties for fun. That's the only problem. He's just picked up a penalty there, and I know he's had a couple more than that. And Darnell, his teammate, gets a penalty straight after.
Ghost Colt is all over the back end coming down to the last straight now. Again, no DRS the next 2 laps, so that's will hinder him for a bit. Rely on pure straight line speed and slipstream.
Yes, B-Dunk is getting very close to Paraquicks, but not close enough. Was the back 2 change position and then change position again. Bezos and Combat. Yeah, Zydrad could do with Freeman just overtaking Ghost Colt, making it a little bit easier for him.
showing no signs of the gap's being closed. But it's steady
No,
out
it's
now.
Mitzi. Well, Jitto is the only one at the moment who has lost, as well as Smoke. They're the only ones who are outside the DRS zone as such, out of the second margin. So it looks like them two are struggling more than anybody else, but they are on, 9 lap old, and then Crispy on 10 lap old, Smoke on 8 lap old. So, just going to keep an eye on B-Dunk again down the straight to see what he can do against Paraquits, seeing as they are both on different strategies.
DRS enabled for this lap. Find out if there's going to be any. Freeman stickers looking to inside, but just have to back out. A little bit too far back there. Snipes has finally joined the battle there for P3.
Yeah, he's joining the battle, but are they going to let Mertz, Racer Roller, Mitzi join in that battle, or are they actually going to pull away from it? Because they could do with really pulling away instead of having all 7 try and battle for P1. But at the moment, Mertz is just staying where he wants to be.
Jitto picking up a second penalty there. It's the second one.
Yeah.
The restart. Gap is slightly extending. When it gets down to the final straight, it closes up, but it is extending for the first 2 seconds.
Yeah, he seems to be having a cut. Just better first 2 sectors, but then as soon as it gets to the last, with that last straight, he just seems to have that little bit more of an advantage.
And
I tell you now, Snipes is very, very close. Oh, he was very close. He took a very bad exit there of the last turn, but all down that straight, all with the RS open. Have a look at as many drivers as we can.
Ghost Cult trying to squeeze on there on the inside, but it was just no gap.
Well, Combat squeezed down the inside of Nicky. Launched it down the inside. He's now on the outside of turn. Oh, and they've touched a little bit there with Nicky coming a little bit wide on turn 3, which keeps the position. Going around up to turn 5. It looks like it's going to stay that way. Nicky in front of Combat. Try and keep you up to date with the back of the grid as much as I possibly can.
Oh, we're slightly rising the track there. Doesn't lose at the back end there. Go.
Just let you know, Hoopalicious with the medium tyres, only 4 lap old, and then you got Crispy in front with 12 lap old hards. Hoopalicious is all over the back of him. I think we might be seeing an overtake from Hoopalicious down to the first corner. As Paraquits is actually all over it's within a second of Smoke, and Smoke has not got DRS. Well, again, I'll just try and keep you up to date with what we've got running at the back, as Hoopalicious puts the fastest time in with a 17. Very quick, but he just can't do anything down to the first corner.
Hang on, Freeman's under pressure here from the Snipes.
Yeah, he's under a lot of pressure from Snipes. He has been for the past couple of laps, though. Darnell is putting his friend UK Beast Assassin under a load of pressure. Snipes picks up a penalty there.
Yeah, he went slightly wide
Freeman.
in the corner. Slightly dropped back on time.
And I've just noticed as well, Paraquits has got all over the back of Smoke, with Smoke struggling on the 11 lap old hard tyres with in 11th place. He is struggling quite a lot. And B-Dunk has just joined, well, he's been over Paraquits for the past couple of laps, but they're joining the party to try and get P11 and the race up.
We've got battle in for P9 here with Hoopalicious 2 tenths back from getting ready to pounce for an overtake onto the long straight.
Yeah, we've also got Beza on Nicky. With B-Dunk has now just got past Paraquits. Wow, that was a move we were expecting. I'm guessing Paraquits there had a little bit of a dodgy turn. Ghost Cult at the top, by the way.
What have
we got?
He overtook on the inside by Sidra just held. Oh, he's overtook him. Contact into turn 2, turn 3, whatever you call that corner.
Turn 3, yeah. You got it right in the end. as we didn't actually get any moves at the back there. I was very shocked we didn't get any moves whatsoever. Other than, oh no, Paraquits has just got the move back done on B-Dunk. Wow, going into turn 6. Start of sector 2.
Those Colt and Freeman both taking the wide line on the off track, collecting dirt onto the track. So I'm always very close.
I don't know if you've noticed, but from 1st to 7th is stupidly close.
It is.
It is 2.5 seconds.
That's pretty close.
That is very, very close. It's only 5 seconds from 1st all the way down to 10th.
It's only 13 laps.
So yeah, it's a very close one. Look at the DRS train there, weaving around.
Hang on, Freeman's made a move on the inside. Oh,
Freeman has made a move down the inside.
Squeeze.
He has, but the only problem is it's brought Snipes right on his gearbox down into turn 3. Can Snipes do anything around the outside of turn 3? No, he can't. He just can't handle the car into that. But he's still got him into turn.
No, he backed off. He's lost a lot of time there.
Roller behind him, just as close. It's yeah.
Yeah, Merck's just holding on there, but Race Roller is all over the back of him.
He is Race Roller. Can he get the move done?
Lock up there from there.
Just letting you know that I'll repeat myself on your mic. Take it down to turn 1, we'll see all the mayhem mixes all the way over. Racer Roller on the inside. Is he going to get the move done into turn 1? Gets the DRS, but yes, the Racer Roller goes very wide.
Also got Hooplicious there, picking up P9 from Crispy after being in the back of it since the restart, basically.
Yeah, hasn't he?
Oh, hang on. E-Duck's gone.
He has down into turn 3.
Yeah, he's lost it or has a bit of contact somewhere.
He won't be happy with that. He'll be really well. He's got himself up to P12, up behind smoke. So we've got whether we're going to see any overtakes at the moment. Zydrad is still doing what he did in the F2 race with 15 lap old. Ghost Cult has got 7 lap younger hard tyres. He just can't get past. We've had a very close battle between them both up to now. They are making it look very well. As it comes, he makes himself known down the inside, but he isn't going to make a move. As nobody is making a move, as I see, for now. Nicky and Bezzers. Nicky does go down the inside of Bezzers.
B-Dunk's out. Oh, no, he's retired.
He is, he's retired in the pits. Yeah, he's retired in the pits.
Smoke's
oh no!
well.
Smoke! No smoke on turn 1, 2. He has spanned the car. Has he got any wing damage? He has. It looks like the right front end plate is missing, so it probably most likely will be a pit stop for SLR Smoke. Very unfortunate there, pal. Very unfortunate.
Also to the white line went off track. That's the slight edge of the track. You can lose it. There's a little curve on the apex there. You can run wide on. So easy backhand.
Yeah, Superlicious there taking a very wide. He's very close to Jitto, but Jitto's keeping it just as close to Racer Roller. They're trying to get within that train. It's like a nine cars wanting first place.
They're just trying to stay aboard. And the gaps are so similar to each other. There's
the gaps, yeah, they're so close, ridiculously close. down into turn 1, and nobody can make that move. There's just no move there. Snipes all over the gearbox of Freeman, as he has been all race, but there's just no move there for him to make at the moment.
Yeah. Ghost Cult tried to make a move on turn 1, 2, and 3, but just ran wide. Just couldn't make much of it, and died defending on the inside.
As I did say, Smoke would be in the pits. He has just come into the pits.
I got a train there for P11, 12. Paras and the Beast Assassin, Darnell, and Combat and Nicky and Beza all battling for P12 and 11.
What have we got now then? So at the
Combat
moment,
run around the outside.
He's P10 all the way to P.
Combat's made the overtake.
Has he got it?
Oh, he holds him off the track there. He ran
He
wide.
stays on the inside though.
Yeah, he ran wide on the couple corners back, and then did rejoin the track onto the inside and took him on the corner.
Superlicious with another fastest lap with a 17.5. Superlicious is really enjoying this track. He's now behind his teammate. He's got past Jitto. He's behind his teammate. Is his teammate gonna play the orders, or is he gonna keep him behind? But there is one massive train all the way up to P1. From P8 to P1, we have a train. And at the moment, the train has stayed exactly like it was from the safety car. So even though they're making it entertaining with the close battles, we're just having no overtakes. We're having no action for an overtake.
I don't know. Just rely on penalties. I don't know. It just stays like this.
It is. It's gonna. The penalties are really gonna play effect here. If that is the case, it's gonna be. Well, it's horrible for some drivers. It's absolute blitz for the others. But
we've got 4 trains on the track.
We'll have to see.
We've got the lead pack, the 2 in the middle. We've got the back pack, and then we got Smoke at the end.
Smoke leading his own train. We like to see it. I thought we would have seen an overtake there between the Williams, but Race Roller has stayed with the position.
Okay.
Just with him being so close.
Yeah, again, team orders. Again, I don't know if they're in party with each other. But...
At the moment, though, the top 10 runners are there or thereabouts away from 11th position. So I think the top 10 is there or thereabouts guaranteed. Is going to play a big part in all of this, as Freeman is starting to lose a little bit of time now on Ghost Cult, starting to look a little bit wary on the 14 lap old hards, but his teammate still looks solid on them 19 lap old ones, still with 7 laps to go. Can he make it? Can he do it like he did in the F2 race? Can he make it a double win within a week?
Ghost Cult there, he's trying to look for the inside.
He just can't get close enough, can he?
No, he needs to stay in with his pack. When he gets round to turn 3...
We have got an overtake coming, by the way. UK Beast, he's got Combat's just took him on the inside of turn 1, but he's still battling down into turn 3. Is he going to... No, he's not. He's not going to be able to. So, again, Combat has moved up another position. So, Combat on the mediums. Can he get past Paraquits and then make a dart for Crispy just before the end of the race? But he is 6 seconds now of a Diva.
These Assassins are really struggling with Darnell all over the back of them at the moment. Combat all over the back of Paraquits as well.
And the only problem is the tyres are all near enough the same, other than Jitto, Crispy, who are a second off the pack of the top 8. And this 5.5 seconds away from the 11th position, so they're not too bad in their own little battle, but
Combat loving to take the offside track. He's just riding the dirt.
Yeah, he doesn't mind the marbles, does he?
Oh, he doesn't.
Can he get him? Can he get him down to turn 1? If he gets him down to turn 1, I really do see him pulling away from this pack because he has had a lot of pace. He turns onto the inside, but he just gets pushed onto it. Parikowicz just doesn't leave him any space and pushes him onto the gravel. Wow.
He wants that inside line.
So he wants the inside line. But I think he should have been given it. He just absolutely shoved off into the dirt.
Smoke has gone again.
Yeah, smoke has gone again. I was just about to say the same thing with the yellow in sector 2. Looking at close now, Zydrad is now to the back of him. As somebody else has just spun, it's Mitzi. Mitzi has spun. Mitzi has spun on track. Yeah, he has too. Wow. So Mitzi has not been able to hold the dirty air for as long as he wanted to. That is not good news for Mitzi. So is Mitzi now? Well, I'm guessing he'll probably just go out for the fastest lap and go on to some soft tyres if he's got them. So we've got now Racer Roller has time to put a little bit of pace in.
He's going for it. He's going for it side by side.
Ghost Colt.
22 laps he's been on those tyres. He's struggling now.
Yes. I did say around about 20 laps, but to take him like nearly 26 laps, it's going to be a hell of a job. But then yet again, though, Silly Bunny did take the hard 27 laps on Friday night. So we will wait and see.
There's his hard enough.
We will wait and see.
Crispy there in 23 laps on hards.
And I did say Mitzi will come in for the soft tyres. He does have soft tyres on. Will he be going out for that fastest lap now? I'm guessing it's going to be very easy for him to get a fastest lap on the soft tyres with the track warning. Has left the session. No,
Freeman's
don't want that there from Freeman.
That's his podium spot gone. He's going to start dropping down the pack.
We'll get Freeman as quick as we can. No, I didn't want that one. Invite to Plata. I pressed the wrong one.
He's going to drop him behind the
Invite to
Williams. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've invited him back, and at the moment he has as well. He's gone back behind the Red Bull, so it's really not worked for him. And then he's going to go behind the Williams cars. Yes, like you did say. And we've actually got Ghost Colt all over the back of him again. He's going on the outside. He's going on the outside to turn 1. He's actually passed him this time.
Oh, he's off. Oh,
he's pushed him wide though. Where's he going to go? Oh, the bit again.
Bit of wheel loving there.
On the outside, on turn. Can we get him on turn 4? Because he's got the inside side on turn 4.
Oh, he's
pushed him out wide again on turn 4. This is ridiculous battle. Up to turn 5. He's still got it. How is Zydrad still in front?
How does it still go with 23
Brilliant.
His Xbox decided to turn off.
Right, that's not good for Freeman.
Yeah, he's dropping down to P7 now. 6. Solid racing hoops. Gains 5 positions at the moment. Probably. Yeah. Also, guys, vote for your driver of the day. I think definitely 100% know who's going to be winning driver of the day. A solid race from him.
Well, I'll just give you I'll just clarify for people
McLaren gone.
With position changes. Snipes, no, Snipes. He's just absolutely nearly enough binned it on turn, on the last turn there. He saved it. He's only lost 1 position. It's not too bad. He's all over the back of Merckx though, which again he can still get a position back. But as I was going to say there, position change at the moment. We've got Combat who's up 9 positions into P10. We've also got Merckx now up to 5 because of Snipes there, losing it in the last turn. We've got both the Williams. Yeah, he has. He's retired, hasn't he, in the pits? Both the Williams up to P5 and P6, up 4 places and 5 places. So yes, doing really well. And there we go, Mitzi with a 15.6. We thought he were going to get past this lap in the end. Freeman has joined us back down in P7. Can he try and do anything up now and try and get himself another couple of positions? Very unfortunate there for the pole position, the race leader. As such, at the start, he was pole position. And we've got Smoke coming into the pits. Is this coming into the pits to retire?
Yeah, I think he knows he's not gained anything on that.
Jitto has just got past.
No, he's going
right.
soft.
Jitto has just got past Freeman. He's not happy with Mitzi getting the fastest lap. He wants the fastest lap. So we will. Can he get it by the end?
He's got 2 laps to do it, so.
There's Nicky then leaves the session. So we've got your leader at the moment, 25 lap, old, hard tyres.
And all the interval times
are
are
gone. Staying there perfectly.
Mitzi's had enough.
Mitzi is now enough. He has retired in the pit lane as he wasn't going to get back into the top 10, so he's retired in the pit lane.
Pit stop can cost you about 25 seconds around here.
And the only problem is Mitzi's car decided to come back out onto track.
Yeah, because he retired when he was in the pit box, so it instantly brings you back onto track. If he retired before the pit box, he'll retire you in the
pits,
box.
Right.
His car's still going. I think he'll just go around with an AI. No, it's just pulled off.
Yeah, it's now pulling up. Yeah, it's now pulling up. Probably the worst position possible to pull up at, like, but it is now pulling up.
Hang on.
Freeman now all over the back of Crispy. Yeah.
I thought there was going to be a bit of contact there.
Very, very close there. Yeah, he pulled out of that one very quick. So Freeman from P3 has dropped to P9 through disconnecting, which is not what we want to see. Definitely not what we want to see. I've just noticed though, even though it's the last lap, which is not good for Snipes to see, but Smirks has just pulled out of the RS zone on the last lap, which isn't too bad, but
stay on board with these guys. So I think he's on his fuel line now anyway. He's running low on fuel.
Yeah, I think everybody now is running low on fuel. Let's see where everyone's going to be though. We're going to take the last corner. We've obviously watching SLR. You know, when they come around the start finish line, that isn't always where they actually finish.
Did both of them get any pennies?
Snipes has gone all the way back to 6th. Snipes all the way back to 6th from 4th. And Mertz up there in 3rd. He stays 3rd. So your podium for the day is Zydrad in 1st with 27 laps. Hold Hards, followed by Ghost Cult, followed by Mertz. Very well done there, guys.
Combat got up to P20. He was on for his first point of the season, but he dropped him down to P14.
Wow, so from P19 up to, I think it was P10, weren't it? And then he's gone down to... Yeah, wow. Ghost Cults, we want Mertz, and we want Zydrad.
Yeah, there was a bit of contact in that race. I think Stewards may have to review. There was a major one between Combat. That was the major one. There was probably a couple up at the top of there as well. But again, solid racing by.
So as I invite them to the party. Yeah, the only three not to get penalty.
Yeah, there definitely is. Yeah, Diode will take the title. Or, well, the lead of the championship, I don't know.
He will, yeah, he will with the win there. Unfortunately, Freeman only getting 8th. Yeah.
That does extend Haas's lead of the championship.
All three of you in here.
Dylan retired from the race.
For Mertz to connect, if you can all just tick your boxes, guys, that'd be perfect for us.
Yeah, done. Nice.
So we will take you through the grid as we have Zadra first, Ghost Cult second, and Mertz third. So what we'll do then is take you through the podium. Mertz, we'll start with you, pal. P3, what a solid race from P8. It's a good race from you there. How do you feel with that?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Bit deja vu with the podium again.
Yeah, you got lucky there in the last corner, didn't you, with Snipes just losing control and...
Yeah, well, I say lucky. I mean, he had 6 seconds, so
well,
I was going to get the position anyway.
That, but yeah, obviously, without penalty-wise.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that was obviously a welcome surprise. He's lost it. I almost did that myself on the last lap. So yeah, a bit of a heart in mouth moment, but yeah, another one of those sweat fests you can call them. After the safety car, it was just concentrate. Don't make any mistakes. Keep in there. Got the job done.
Yeah, it was absolute chaos, mate. To be fair, I don't think any of you, not one of the whole pack, decided to pull away from the pack. It was just chaos. Other than from P1 to P10 at one point was the P1 to P8 was 2.5 seconds. That's how close you all were.
Yeah, it was. It was tough. I had Race Roller behind me quite a while, and then had Mitzi behind me for a little while. The Race Roller made another appearance, so I think Race Roller was sick of my rear end by the end of the race. So yeah, happy.
Spot on. Again. Well done there for your P3 and your podium for the Red Bull Racing.
Thank you.
Well done. Original, would you like to take us to P2?
Well, Ghost Cult. Solid racing from you from start to finish. It was a very long battle there from you and Zydred there at the top. So how do you think that went?
Oh, so it was absolutely brilliant battling with him. It was very close at times. I think it was on lap 21, 22, around that time. Tried getting him to turn 3, but he nearly pushed him to the grass on the inside. It was very close stuff, but it was absolutely brilliant. So I pressured him much as I could, but just kept himself together and managed to win in the end. So fair play to him.
Yeah, no penalties from top 3 of you, so good enough to get you both all the podium. But there was one bit of action late towards the race. You try to make him overtake onto turn 1. You get the overtake. You run slightly wide. You get a better exit on the outside.
Yeah.
And
side by side.
you were side by side for all that first sector 1, and you nearly touched the curve, nearly lost it. You had to back off. But solid racing from you.
It was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, gaining from P5 in qualifying as well. Gained 3 positions.
Yeah. Safety car really helped as well. It was perfect timing for me.
Yeah, 100% that did. Yeah, solid racing for you from this weekend. Anything else you want to add?
Well, it was just very fun, really, today. I've actually enjoyed it a lot. So
yeah, from your win last week as well. I wasn't here for it, but yeah, you form from Austria to Britain to this week. Can you carry your form onto next couple of races? You got Spa next, so.
It's next race Spa. It's going to be as it always is, so we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
See how
100%.
things work out.
Yeah, it's always one of those tracks you always really struggle at.
Yeah, it's going to be easier to overtake on this track because of the long straights. And you're going to have a downforce on a track where there's quite a lot of speed corners, so it's going to be interesting.
100%. I can't wait to see it. Anything else you want to say? Yeah, oh yeah.
No, I'm done.
Oh, good. Yeah, and if you want to add, come.
You pass it to me there, pal?
Yeah, anything you want to add, or?
Yep. No, I just want to say well done there for Ghost Colt, especially with your race win last week and then your second this week. Well played, brilliant. And now it can only be to the race winner, the double of the week. He did it in F2. He kept Mertz behind him for the whole race in the F2 feature race, and now he's done it in the F1 race with Ghost Colt all up his gearbox. Might be even sitting in his cockpit at some of the points of that race. Well done there, Zydrad, in the Haas from P2 to the race win. How do you feel there, pal?
Someone got towels out because that was a sweat fest. That was.
Mate, we've already got the towels out on the comms, so it's all I can say.
I thought mine and Merck's battle in the feature race was going to be a highlight of the weekend, and that might have just topped it. But unreal.
It was good from
battle.
my view, to be fair.
I think honestly, mate, for highlight reels, I think they're both in there. Let's be honest. I don't think you can.
Definitely.
You can't even put one over the other. Let's be fair.
Exactly.
But I know for a fact your elbows ain't as clean tonight as there was on Thursday. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Definitely had to get the elbows out for that one. Colt was right on me the entire time because of the strat difference. Because obviously I started on softs intentionally because I had the pace to start on mediums, but I chose to pick the softs because I thought the undercut would work. Almost didn't work if it wasn't for that safety car, but just managed to pip Colt coming out when he came out, and then basically it was just a 1v1 basically. Obviously the implement, like the thing that you were talking about, going side to side, that had me on my knees. I was sweating, honestly. Unreal. Obviously
I'm judging as well, mate.
me and Cole had a bit of an incident in Austria, and I was trying to make sure that didn't happen again, but I'd like to think it didn't. But all in all, I was very pleased. My tyres were like on 75% by the end of it, and so I was just absolutely screaming at me. So happy to take home the win.
Yeah, you did exactly what Silly Bunny did. Took on 27 laps on the hard tyres. It can't have been nice. Never. Not a chance. I've done nice, up to 20 laps, and I didn't like them then.
They were finished about after lap 25, or so. I was just absolutely pulling my weight, made sure I had the perfect exit out of turn 14 and perfect exit out of turn 1, and nearly got it every time. But obviously the times that didn't happen, Cole was right there making the moves as always.
Yeah, definitely. He kept you on your toes and he kept you on your wheel. Put it one way. Especially the last 3 laps, like you're saying. After the cut-off point, lap 24, 25 with them tyres. We could tell on comms that you were struggling, and every exit on that last turn, we noticed you went wide to try and get as much speed as you possibly could down there. But the only problem was taking the wide line really did put Ghost Colt up on your back tail. That was the only difference. I just knew, we were saying on comms, we knew you couldn't take a tight line because if you did, it looks like your tyres are just going to spin out. But no, you controlled that race again like you did the feature race. In the F2. Well done on the double win in Hungary, pal. Very well done.
I appreciate it.
No worries. Do you have anything to add there, Original?
No, I've got nothing to add. Yeah, solid racing from you and Ghost Colt and Mercs themselves. Solid battle from basically since the safety car, really. It was non-stop. It was literally no overtaking from the top 6 until very late on in the race. Stayed there from snipes, but... And again, solid racing from both of you.
Yes, it's been another solid Sunday from the elite.
Yeah, well, going off driver of the day, Zydrad wins driver of the day from votes.
Really
appreciate
it.
It was pretty.
Appreciate it.
It was pretty close. If going off votes on myself for my vote, I would probably give it to Ghost Colt, but Zydrad won the race. coming from second.
I'd give it to Merckx. to be fair.
I think,
He had a good race.
Yeah, yeah, that's a solid
I'd
race.
give it to Mr. Reimer.
Yeah, P8 from qualifying to third. Yeah, solid race from you, mate. But again, going off votes,
definitely.
everyone vote for Zydrad. Zydog.
So well
as they're
played
called.
there.
I have a feeling it might be a popularity contest, so I apologise.
Is it Zydrad or is it Zydad?
Oh,
Great.
everyone calls me.
I think it's time to end the stream there.
Yeah, time to end it before it gets sus. Before it
No
gets
worries.
sus.
Well, thank you guys for watching again, and another week from SLR Hungary. We will be back next week for Belgium Grand Prix at Spa. We have been SLR. Thank you and good night.